Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. My sound is working. All is right in the world. All right, today is August the 16th. It's 9:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and let's trade London. Sound is working. Yay. Okay, I can hear myself. So hopefully this, yes, my lovely boyfriend got me a microphone so that you guys won't hear all that clicking. See, like, look, no clicking. All right, so unfortunately, I was supposed to be on like 44 minutes ago, and I'm already $60 in profit on these trades, but they still have room to go. And GJ, we'll start with GJ since GJ is still playing around at the top. All right, I'm gonna turn myself down so it won't be echoing. I just wanted to make sure I could hear myself. All right, so these JPY pairs are in continuation phase now, which we love a good fib move. Like, you can't tell me nothing about a fib. I'm still working on better understanding it, but I love a good fib move. So, this right here was a full impulse right here. And now this is correction, and I want to see continuation. So we can put the fib on it. This is our point A. Point B is down here at this wick that filled this imbalance over here. And now point C is here at this resistance area, which is in between the 618 and the 786. So this is probably definitely going to be a swing trade. I might not catch it all the way down here to the 618, but since price came past the 50%, it should come down to the 618. But because we have this support area right here, I'm pretty sure price is going to stutter. We have this support area and this trend line right here. And well, I'm not good when price stutters. I be getting out and take my money. But I will hold it at least to here and then move my stop loss to entry and take my partial. So GJ's still at a good point to get in the sell and catch this continuation on this fib move. All right, so all of these JPY, look at this. Look at this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to be on here 47 minutes ago, but that's neither here nor there. So the same thing as GJ. This was our impulse move, and you can pull it here to this equal low. I shouldn't have double clicked that. This was our correction. Price came back up to the 618, which is a reversal zone since it came past the 50. Again, I want to see it come to the 618. We do have another trend line right here, but since it's right at the 618, I won't hesitate to hold this one. 246 pips is probably going to be, hopefully, this won't be a trade that's going to take us into next week. So let's see. I think we have news tomorrow. Oh, matter of fact, we have GBP news tomorrow, CPI. That's definitely gonna move the market. Let me see. tonight we have NZD news, which is, yeah, why we're getting this spike right now. Let's see, tomorrow. Yep, we got CPI news at 2 a.m. So when I know there's news coming up in the middle of the night, because I'm asleep at that time, I actually set my alarm 30 minutes early, just so that I can like take a peek at it, make sure that everything's still moving in the direction I want it to move in. They always say if your technical analysis is on point, news just moves the trade faster. So I love news. And then we have core retail sales tomorrow on USD, F and FOMC. So we should see some nice movement tomorrow. And then especially because tomorrow is Wednesday. I call it lit day in the market because on Wednesdays that's when everything goes down. Everything. So already on this AJ move up 42 pips already, which is nice. So you can still get in GJ. All right, so on CAD JPY, if you haven't gotten in already, I suggest you turn on your line chart and draw this trend line. So I'm gonna actually fix it from August 1st lows. Catch this point right here. All right, so it looks like we are closer than what I thought. And wait on a break and retest of this line. If you didn't get an entry at the top, price came all the way back to the 886. These are, I don't want them to be swing trades because I really don't want to hold it. But when you get entries like this, you just got to try. You got to try. This is 329 pips. And the good thing about these JPY pairs, they move pretty fast. So I have the 20, the 50, and the 200 MA. That's another thing. You can wait on a break and retest of those. So of this trend line and these moving averages, and then you can get in. All right, GJ is moving down. Same thing, all these JPY pairs, CHF, JPY, it came back to the 618. So you should also see this one come to the 618. I actually pulled it down to this imbalance here just because I would like to see that happen, but I know that's probably going to be a long-term move overall. But we have an imbalance over here from August the 2nd where price shot up and price never traded back in it. So this might be another one that I'm going to try to take my partials, leave stop loss at entry, and just let it run. I know that audio quality, all thanks to my boyfriend. and no more clicking. No more clicking. So this is definitely a growing YouTube channel and you will see some changes over time. All right, so same thing here. We had this impulse price only corrected back to the 50%. So normally when it only comes back to the 50%, we could see it hit the 27. But again, I'm being ambitious because we have another imbalance right here, which technically I think it looks more like an imbalance on the 4-hour. Yes. So where you got this big engulfing candle right here, price never really came back and traded in. It traded in a little bit. So I think I'm actually going to pull my TP up to the 618. And as we get to the 27, I'm going to take partials to the negative 27, which is 132 pips, more than enough pips. But I'm going to take partials, move my stop loss to entry, and see if we're going to hit the 618. Just because these JPY pairs have been trying to make their way down. They've been in this little area for a while, right? Since June. And it broke out and then it came back in. So I want to see it continue lower. I did end up getting in JPUJ. I bought this morning and now we're gonna sell. I was a little skeptical at first because I wasn't really sure where to put this fib. And I'm gonna go back to the 1 hour. And let's see. I wanted price to come here, fill in the balance completely, but it traded back in like maybe a pip, if a full pip off. Oh, that's 9 pips. Okay, 9 pips off, but it's cool. I got my TP this morning. So, yep. All right, so I can put it here. I'll actually put it here. So I'll put my point A here. And my point B is here. So this was a full impulse move right here. This whole move. And price corrected, not quite to the 786, but almost there. And now we're gonna get this continuation move. So let me put my position tool up. Position tool, where we at on UJ? I got in at 134121, and how I knew to get in was because we got this rejection near the 786, and then price traded back up and then gave me more rejection. So this is kind of like a mini double top here, 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 and then of course come down. And they all look like that. So I got in at 134121. Give me 1 second, let me put that in. You can hear the clicking. Not as bad though. And it's probably because where I have my mic positioned at too. It's not on the stand. I couldn't figure out how to get it on the stand. So yeah, that's for another day. All right, entry 134121. It's not as bad because I'm listening. It's because at first it was worse. Yeah, I think that's because of where my mic was at. All right, so that's my entry profit level because it came past the 50%. I want to see it come down to this 618. It's going to give us a new low. This is 460 pips. Now we shall see, because this is one that's trading against the dollar, and the dollar currently is on its way back to the upside. We got this big impulsive move. I'm trying to make sure my fib is correct. Now, technically, though, I want to make sure that's right, because this is technically the impulse move that we got from last week. And I do believe that this would be the correction. So I want to make sure I got that right. And it actually came exactly, look at that. So it didn't pass the 100 if I was to put the fib on there. So that might be right. That might just be right. When I'm unsure, I watch it like a hawk, okay? Because I don't want to be in the wrong direction. I don't want for this to actually be the impulse move, right? Which would put our A here and our B here. and then we come down to this trend line right at the 50% and then continue higher. So I'm going to keep an eye out, and I'm actually going to, let's set an alert on this trend line, which is right by the 200 moving average also. I think I'm going to set an alert at the 200 moving average. That's what I'm going to do. I'd rather it go right there. All right, so right here at 106.004, I'll set my alert for crossing down. 4. And when it crosses this area right here where it's dotted, then price will alert me. It's super close to this trend line and I can watch. Now, of course, if it's a valid trend line, we're going to get some type of reaction. But I rather watch to see what's going to happen than miss it. Okay, so NU, didn't I catch some of NU? Where's my position? Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Oh, and look what just happened. That definitely just happened. I'm trying to figure out where my position is though, because oh, that's rejection. I was it NU? It was AU. It was AU. I sold AU. I didn't do anything with NU. So, I did not mark this break of structure here. So we got break of structure here. So this is a higher high, higher low, higher high, just because it's higher than that one. And then this was our last higher low, and price broke it, and it actually never came back to test it. So I'm gonna mark this. Now, this is doing the same thing as my JPY pairs. JPY pairs is in continuation phase. These USD pairs are in correction phase, which is why I'm skeptical about the USD just dropping on this UJ. Because price is definitely correcting on the dollar. So we'll see. Just to be safe, I always move my stop loss to entry when I'm like 20-30 pips in profit. But I say put your fib on it, move stop loss to entry, take partials at the 0, the -27, and then write it out and see if we're gonna hit the 618. But back to NU, golly. Oh, news. Duh. And I missed it. I can scalp some news. I forgot just that fast that we were getting this NZD news. So let's see what happened on NJ. Did it affect it? It did. Came really, really close to my stop loss. I want to make sure my stop loss don't get hit because I don't want to get taken out, and then of course it goes back in the direction I need it to. What else do I have? NZD on here. NZD CAD. Let's see. Nice. Nice. Okay, so it's coming back to test structure. This might be the continuation for that. All right, so since we missed NZD scalps, let's finish going over everything else. All right, so since this is our impulse and price broke our structure, this is a resistance area. Let's see, this is my point A and my point B, and price is possibly going to come all the way back up here to the 786, or in between back to right here where my breakage structure is. So we're gonna let these USD pairs play out. I won't be looking for an entry until either London or New York session to continue these sells. Same thing on GU. I got into this trade and then price stuttered, and when price stutters, I don't play. Give me my money back. Like, so this is what we've been waiting on because I missed all of this. $262 pips in 5 days. So we're gonna wait for price to come back up to a fib reversal area, and then we'll look for an entry. So same thing with EU. My fib is already set. And AU. Oh, price came right and filled this imbalance to a T. My original TP was here. Man, 131 pips. It's cool though. Price, like I said, price stutter. It only came up a little bit, but I mean, pips is pips. So I'm gonna leave it be. Let me adjust this fib. So of course this is our impulse, and same thing on this price broke structure here. I can actually delete this box. This is our last higher low right here. So of course we want to see price come back to our breakup structure area. If not, push through our breakup structure area and come back to this muted and the mic audio. I think that was me. So we should be better, right? Better. Okay. Waiting for it to catch up. Like we call. Okay. All types of technical difficulties tonight, but it's all right. We're gonna keep moving through it. Okay. So, what do we have? So we have our impulse move here, break of structure. So my point A was here, my point B is here, and I am price and touch this, retest this break of structure. So I'm waiting on the same thing for all E. All right, so GBP CHF. Want to see price sell back down. Right. So price was definitely making lower low, lower highs. This was our last lower high, and structure was price came up to this resistance area here. I want to see price sell back down. This is a sell that I would recommend take because I am definitely in these 27 pips just because I do not have an extra confidence. But what I do want to see is price come back. Interest. Price structure. You can see price either come test structure or come back to the order block here that created that bullish move to break structure. So I wouldn't recommend you sell it, but I would recommend marking your break of structure here and then watch if price is gonna here or if price is gonna and trade through and come down to this order block. So this order block, this down move would be so I mark it from the top of this bullish candle. And I have my alert set down here closer to this. Just because this is the area that I do want to come. So we are that BCHF. I think it's the same move for UCHF, which we are actually close. So on this, I have here and my point here. Okay, and my point B. So price is coming back, and it is coming back into my here. This was moved. So we'll probably have an entry for this one during lunch repair. These candlesticks are getting smaller, but if it's an Asian Swiss franc is, I've been trying. Swiss franc is, I believe, a Frankfurt session, which is same London session. So we're gonna leave this Okay, USD CHF. I thought this. Fix it. Alright, so I caught 73 pips earlier today on USD CHF. This is another reason why I'm a little skeptical today, but now that I am zooming out, definitely is important. What I would this I'm gonna go to the 4 hour. Sometimes I can clear on the so yeah, we have top here and then price drop. So this might be something we're about to get into. A point B, price came back to 50. I am going to wait just because I did not get in up here. Is on 23 pips. I am set an alert at right at this trend line. Crossing. When it crosses, I want to wait for it to break and retest. And test price came to the 50. Hold on, let me zoom. Price came back to the retest. I want to see the 27. So you get a good 80 pips off the. I'm gonna put this on purple. The ones that I have on purple, I have a set for. It's US thing already through J. Moving nicely. I'm gonna go to sleep. Wake up to money being around here. Okay, what Pop said, money being made around here. This was a scalp last week from NFP 60 pips. Moving good. Let's see. Oh, that's it. First, it takes 2 of 1. But I would say this NJ, if you were to get in here, price is now 85.387. Set your stop loss. You're at 8660. Even though they say you should set it up. So technically price a high would have been at your stop loss up there. 89 pip stop loss. Adjust 83 pip stop loss. It'd be a 2 to 1. It'd be a better trade. Because I can. Is he? Ooh. 201 is my entry. I just want to fix my position tool. Else though, sleep peacefully. And the GB cat I was looking along doing. I am so upset at myself for not holding this. Still got tips, but I knew it was coming right here. And now, sure. And we have back to retest. Eventually, it's finished. Sell. I'll put a fifth one. E. And then back in. Catch the continue. I don't even have this marked. Some port area. Trend line on. Alright. And I'm gonna draw one there. I'm gonna draw one there. So I'm gonna leave this that. I have to really get better at, because this was definitely an intraday trade, and it was a good intraday trade, and it was something that I knew gonna happen. 100 pips, but I only caught 40 instead. And only caught 44. Knew it was coming. I'm gonna get better with hold. I have to get. I get in trades and just settle it. But I'm not there yet. Alright. Ooh. That is bad. Came did catch all of this tips because it didn't stutter. So it came back up to this break of structure. Looks like it's rejecting. I do have a point to where so currently it passed 50. It came perfect to reconstruct. Does 20 200. So the way that that's moving down is a DJ. So if you got any better in me, good job. Oh, This has been a very eventful stream with all the noise, but I am going to make it through. I got a few more pairs left, and then you can meet me back at 9 a.m. Eastern, and hopefully everything will. So this morning, that shut up 30. I got in this trade. I believe it was break of structure and price came back to structure, and then of course I put, what is this? I drew fib, but we got now. When I saw this extremely bullish candle, I was like, ugh, if only I would have held a little bit longer. But story of my life, right? Pips is pips. Money was made. We will not be upset. That's the mantra. We will not be upset. Because at the end of the day, money